Izzy's beating him. I'm telling you now, and he's long put Jon Jones in the dust.
Chael Sonnen is back with his hot takes, and this time around he has one of the most unpopular ones. In a recent appearance on the MMA Hour, Sonnen was giving his thoughts on Jon Jones and Israel Adesanya recently hanging out, and at one point, he opined that Adesanya has surpassed Jones. The reason, according to Sonnen, is that not only is Adesanya a better showman, but he's also one of the most successful champions in UFC history. And 10 years from now, people will remember the Last Stylebender and not Jones because he has more personality.
Izzy's beating him. What Izzy did Saturday, and the attention that Izzy can command and the hype that Izzy can command, the checks that he gets, the money and the dollars that he brings, he's coming after McGregor's spot. I'm telling you now, and he's long put Jon Jones in the dust. Jon Jones has never played that game. It's going to be a mistake. 10 years from now, when you're looking back and trying to tell the story, you're not going to be saying Jon Jones. You're going to be saying Adesanya.
Jon Jones is set to defend his heavyweight title against Stipe Miocic at UFC 295. And he was recently called out by rising contender Tom Aspinall, who made a successful return from injury to dispatch Marcin Tybura in the first round at UFC London this past weekend. While his return to the cage is a huge sigh of relief from his fans, Aspinall had a tough road to recovery. And PornHub helped him through it. Before we find out how, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on those notifications. Thank you. In a recent appearance on the MMA Hour, Ariel Helwani told Aspinall that he looked a lot more positive compared to the last time they talked when Aspinall was days away from having knee surgery following an injury that he suffered against Curtis Blaydes. Aspinall responded by jokingly saying that he wasn't feeling down, he was simply bored back then, leading him to complete PornHub.
This is a much different Tom than we spoke to last time. Last time I felt like you were a little bit down, feeling down. You come across much differently now. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think so. I think last time we spoke, actually, like in an interview like this, I think it was pretty close to the injury, wasn't it? I was pretty close after surgery and stuff. I was like basically sat down. I was on like Pornhub every day. I think I got to the point where I completed it. I think I might be the only person to ever complete Pornhub.
Can Jon Jones handle PornHub GOAT Tom Aspinall? After dispatching Marcin Tybura, Aspinall said that he wants to take on the winner of Sergey Spivak versus Cyril Gane next. And if Jon Jones is active by then, he'd love to dethrone the GOAT. In response, this is what Jones had to say, quote, "Sounds good, LOL." Cyril Gane sent Aspinall a friendly warning, saying, quote, "Great performance, Tom. Careful what you wish for. See you in Paris." Khamzat Chimaev and Paulo Costa have started their Twitter war with a bang ahead of their middleweight fight at UFC 294 in Abu Dhabi in October. Costa fired the first shot by posting a doctored photo of Chimaev twerking. Chimaev responded by posting this. Costa's jabs didn't end there. Chimaev was asked about Costa in a recent interview, and this is what he had to say.
What can we expect from you in Abu Dhabi?
Smash somebody, make money, go home, be in Brazil, And nobody likes him. All Brazilians write to me, support me, That guy is not Brazilian. So I'm gonna go smash this guy, let him cry.
Khamzat Chimaev or Paulo Costa? Who do you think will win? Trivia time, fight fans. Can you guess the MMA fighter on the right? That's former UFC 2-division champion Conor McGregor, according to Charles Oliveira. In a recent appearance on Nina Danielle's YouTube channel, Charles Oliveira was asked to name MMA fighters with their childhood photos, and his responses were hilarious.
I feel like if I showed him his own baby picture, he wouldn't know.
Quem você acha que é isso aí? Quem você acha que é isso aí? Olha.
No, it's Volkanovski.
Volkanovski? Nossa, ainda não, mano. Ah, é o que eu ganhei. Deste gate, yeah? Ah, é porque já tá igual o...
It looks just like
já ganhei, já. Ó, por que tu ia falar que era esse dia? Ele é quem? É o Raposinha, cara. Conor? Conor não.
Conor?
Não, Conor não. Jon Jones. Não. É o Jones? Jon Jones? Não. Yeah?
Jon Jones. Okay.
Oliveira is scheduled to challenge Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title at UFC 294 in October. And the Dagestani's former teammate Josh Thompson believes that the Brazilian may have been forced to accept the fight since he didn't want to compete before November. More so, Thompson believes that Oliveira may even pull out of the fight 2 weeks prior.
I wouldn't be surprised if Charles got forced into this fight by the UFC, because Islam started calling out Leon, started calling out other fighters, and they're like, hey, you're making us look bad. They said, hey, Charles, take this fight. And I think if Charles is not ready mentally, I could see Charles pulling out of the fight maybe 2 weeks before.
Should Makhachev beat Oliveira again, and Justin Gaethje defeat Dustin Poirier this weekend at UFC 291, a fight between the two might happen next year. When asked about who has the best chance of beating Makhachev right now, Gaethje named Alexander Volkanovski before throwing his name in the hat.
I think Volkanovski's the obvious answer for now. But, I can't wait to get in there. I think I know for a fact he's not Khabib, and I want to go in there and prove that.
Can Justin Gaethje beat Islam Makhachev? How did Ilia Topuria end up becoming friends with Spain and Real Madrid legend Sergio Ramos? Ilia Topuria, who was born in Germany and has Georgian roots, settled in Spain in his teenage years and started his mixed martial arts in the country. But it wasn't until his meteoric rise in the UFC that people back home, including celebrities like Ramos, started paying attention. Ramos even attended UFC Jacksonville, where Topuria defeated Josh Emmett to earn the biggest win of his career.
It was very cool to see the great Sergio Ramos there to support you. When did you become friends with him?
So, 1 year ago, something like that, texted me after of one of my fights. He started to follow me, to text me since 1 year ago, something like that. And for this fight, he told me, I'm gonna go to watch you, to support you. I was like, really, you will come? He told me, yes, I'm on vacations. I didn't have any football match, soccer match, so I'm gonna go to watch you fight. So
ultimately, Topuria's dream is to compete in front of his people, and he already has a venue in mind: the 80,000 plus capacity Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid, which is home to Ramos's former soccer club, Real Madrid.
Seeing how the MMA is growing in Spain, it's crazy, because I remember when I started, no one knew anything about the MMA. They were like, which sport is that? What you doing? They punch each other. I don't know, put crazy questions,
Yeah.
And right now, everyone knows everything about MMA. Everyone follows UFC. I'm pretty sure that if the UFC brings the event in Spain, they're gonna sold out in one day the whole arena. Madrid, Santiago Bernabeu, and that stadium. They're gonna sold out. Yeah. I didn't have any doubt about that.
Poirier is expected to challenge featherweight kingpin Alexander Volkanovski next. While Elon Musk is busy rebranding Twitter to X, Mark Zuckerberg has taken his Brazilian jiu-jitsu game up a notch by earning a blue belt. The Meta co-founder posted images on his Instagram showing off his new blue belt, while also congratulating his coach for his 5th degree black belt. Quote, "Congratulations, Dave, on your 5th degree black belt. You're a great coach, and I've learned so much about fighting and life from training with you. I'm also honored to be promoted to compete at blue belt for the Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu San Jose team." Zuck is in great shape and regularly shares workout images from his mixed martial arts training, leading to many jabbing Musk that he will have no chance if and when the pair finally meet to do battle. Does Elon Musk stand a chance against Mark Zuckerberg? Let us know your thoughts on today's stories in the comment section below. To stay up to date with the latest happenings in the world of mixed martial arts and boxing, please subscribe to Takedown MMA and turn on those notifications. Thank you for your continued love and support, and we'll see you in the next one.